Thank you, Melissa, for taking some time during your busy day.
Sure. Thanks, Sandra. So, my name's Melissa Thornton. I am a nurse originally by background, and I made my way through the executive track. I'm an executive director for a Fortune 500 healthcare company. I'm in the value based care space, and that's a little bit about me today. I'm also in transition. So, since I started the program, I've been named the interim RGM of our region. And
Tell me what, so for anyone else who doesn't know what RGM stands for, tell us what that means.
sure, regional general manager.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, that is actually quite new. So have you officially stepped into the role?
I have, and I'm interviewing for it full time. I should know sometime this week if I've gotten it, but everything looks positive. It looks on track. So, the how, my boss actually transitioned away from the company, which is bittersweet, but it presented the opportunity. And I believe that my track record, along with something interesting, I became detached from the outcome. So, I stopped trying so hard, just focused on really just honing in on what my actual skills are and what I like to do, and detaching myself from my professional career, if that makes sense, and holistically knowing that regardless of what happens, I'm okay. I think earlier in a discussion, you and I discussed that I'm a builder. So that means that I can build internally or externally and find success in either track. And I think that it gave me a renewed sense of confidence. It was the appropriate time for that to happen. I attribute that to vertical motion.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. How interesting. You
Mhm.
detach from the outcome, and I feel like when we do that, we bring a very different energy to whatever it is. How would you describe or how would you talk about looking at this new promotion or even prior to this new promotion? How do you lead? How do you show up? And how do you think about your future after working with vertical motion?
I would say I'm still me. It's all there. It helped me really hone in on what my personal value equation is and how I can maximize those skills and lead with a new sense of confidence, knowing that we all have a unique lens, we all have unique talents and skills. And I think the way we package ourselves and our brand and how we present ourselves to the world really does matter. And I think what was surprising to me is the exercises within vertical motion. When I was going through them, it's a self discovery. And I think you find different versions of your leadership style, different versions of yourself, and different perspectives through the exercises that presents a new holistic version of what you're after, if that makes sense. Because originally what I came to vertical motion for is not what I'm leaving the program with or participating in the program. It's this new sense of just development. You can tell that you evolve in the program and you grow. It stretches you in ways that you may not have expected, but very much is in line to almost your original request. It's like it comes 360, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, yeah. I love that you said that because whether it's our program or whether it's anything that you're pursuing in life, we're all taught to go into it and what is this very specific thing I'm going to get? I'm going to go into the store and I'm going to walk out with this thing. Which isn't necessarily a bad way to look at it. But what I am finding not only with you, but with a lot of the other members is they do walk in with that. I intend to get this thing. And what they walk out with is a lot more. It could be the job, it could be the promotion. But I think one of the most important things is a grounding in yourself and being able to articulate what you bring to any situation, to any leadership role. And a lot of people have that general idea of what they bring and who they are, but then once they leave us, they can absolutely articulate it.
Mhm.
And we don't show up in a very strong way if we can't articulate that and if we are not grounded in it and if we don't show up with that energy. So I have certainly seen that transformation in you. I feel like you showed up pretty strong, but you just became even more clear. And I do feel like that clarity showed up in so many different ways with you in your work, in your role, at your position that they saw it and they said, this is the person. So, congratulations. Yeah, you did the work, Melissa. And I will say it really showed up for you and it shows up for the rest of us. So, thank you very much. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.